Hey, sign in. It's your buddy, ABT Pro. Look, the sun is coming out. Uh, I've been gassing the crack pipe. No, my gas pipe is cracked. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, my gas pipe is cracked. so, I've been gassing the crack pipe. Anyway, who makes up this stuff? Anyway, it's early morning. I ain't washed. I ain't nothing. And it's like Now, let me tell you. Like I said, I don't know if I said it or not. Actually, I've been up all night, so forgive me if I'm whacked out. But I've actually have stayed in this apartment when I first moved here 7 years ago, and one of the winters, I think it was a while, like I couldn't afford heat, and so I was literally, sleeping like in this room, and it wasn't set up for dealing with it. Like I had my old G4 over there, and now I barely even look at that computer. And I have two other systems over here, and so I'm also so it was really tough. And my pipe is getting fixed. My brother and my dad is actually working on it. My younger brother, 1 year under me, 1 year under me. They're actually fixing it, and so I'm dealing with that. Whatever. But the house is very Jimmy Rig, and so I don't have a lot of conveniences, but I've kind of dealt with that to do what I'm doing, and it's been wonderful because the plan that I had to get done is being done, and I'm so finished with it, and I am so done. I've in general kind of have made some very big sacrifices to get to the next level, and I don't know why sometimes I have to make big. I do know why, because I went to New York with no educational. Well, I can't say that. I had some education, but I went there with nothing. I went there with a garbage bag, and probably like $200 in my pocket. And I left there as an executive, but I left with the intent of learning 3D graphics, and 3D graphics to fulfill my artistic need to be an artist and to do 3D graphics. So actually, I knew some 3D graphics in New York, hard body, like that dancing robot. But the way I set that up on such a small system, it was almost cost me nothing, And I know other directors have had to duplicate it, and they spent millions of dollars. Where I didn't even spend, I don't think I spent anything. Maybe it's like nothing, close to probably nothing, But anyway, so. It's the 9th, and I wanted to say two things. The first thing is 7 a.m. in the morning. I got a deadline. I'm doing pretty good with this deadline, but I've been here 7 years, and I'm just whacked out. I can barely take it. So somebody asked me, why am I putting so much stuff out? I don't know. I'm just in such a different state emotionally. Like the 7 years and what I did 7 years ago, I can't do anymore. I literally have had, I kind of reached my limit. It's really heavy though. But I dealt with that with the mattress and the stuff 7 years ago. But then, after I got after I started getting work and clients and stuff like that, I went downtown. I said, look, you're not gonna have to deal with me again, ever again. I'll be paying up and all of that stuff, and I have, and so it's a little discouraging that knowing how much money I've had to dish out, that I'm in this position. But it's because of the house, and I think in general, like this whole thing is kind of, my whole big point is I wanted to stay around my father and make sure that he got through another winter. So that's the plan. I want to just make sure, like last year my mom died, and so I didn't want to leave my father. He'll tell me get to step and kick rocks, but I just didn't want to leave him in a house alone after my mom had died. So, after a couple of years, you can kind of get used to that, and so I do things to kind of, get him being used to being alone in the house, and he's done well. He does his thing. So I got eight brothers, and two sisters. One sister here. So there's plenty of people to watch out for him. But speaking of which, Tyler Perry's mom died. Oh, first thing I want to say that it's my sister's birthday was yesterday. Sister Selena Love, who is in. And I'm sorry I look terrible because I'm sorry. My mind gets a little schizo every now and then when I'm up really late and I'm not really focused. And it's a good thing I got people working for me right now, because right now I'm not focused. I'm so at the edge, and that's what I'm saying. My mind is just ping pong, ping, ricochet. And so you see me dancing 1 minute, you see me talking about this 1 minute, you see me doing work the next. So I'm 7 years, folks. That's it. Year of completion for me. And I thank God for it. But there was times like when it gets cold in the house and I got to go over to the bathroom and take showers. Now, let me tell you, I used to live downstairs, so I could go downstairs and take a shower and stuff. And any of my brothers would come here and just go in the shower if they ever have to, downstairs. I'm not like that. I'm a thing, this whole time, how I got in this situation was just really, the Lord had a lot to do with it. I'm not gonna blame him, but I'm just saying, I moved in this house by myself, and that, my mom did tell me she wanted to move here, but it was like she wanted to move here like right after I got in it, because she wanted this house for herself. And so anyway, so I want to just say two really important things. The other day was my sister's birthday. God bless her, my sister Selena. And Tyler Perry's mom died yesterday. And I just wanted to say a few things. God bless him. God rest his mom's soul in peace in the bosom of Abraham. She did wonderful things with you. I want to say continue to honor her. Continue to honor her even though she has passed. And, it says in the Bible, follow thy mother's instructions and, follow thy father's instructions and and do not forsake thy mother's law. So, a lot of people in my family, or a lot of people in general, let me say that, that, after moms dies, they're like, oh, now I'm going to do anything I want to do. I can say anything I want to say. I can do anything I want to do. I can feel any way I want to feel. I can treat anybody the way I want to. Not so. Her life is over. Yours not. You still have to do things the right way. So, for people, some people just, my mom don't see me no more. She does. Okay? Let her rest in peace. Do the right thing. Following the instruction. Don't use this as an opportunity. I'm not talking to Tyler. I'm talking to my family in general. But, people think, my mom used to live here, and they think they can come here and act up. A lot of people in my family did that. So I'm busting y'all out, and and that's straight up, their behavior has been shameful. And so I'm not saying who, so you don't have to worry about it, but it's just been members. And like I got a big family, so it's 8 brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, and goddaughters, god sisters, and everything. So, keep your mother's law. Mom is still down. You should still be hearing her telling you stuff. Anyway, Mr. Perry, one day at a time. You got to keep living. It's she died, not you. She passed. She passed on to the next life, not you. She's and God, and we'll see them again one day. We'll see our parents again one day, and without the woes and the troubles of this world. And so keep living, one day at a time, slowly, one foot in front of the other. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Some people just completely blank it out, and that's okay too, because I kind of went into shock when my mom passed, and so sometimes it's too overwhelming where you can't even think about it. So don't think about it sometime, and just keep living your life and doing as you would normally do, and then slowly, trickle by trickle, it'll start to leave, but sorrow is good. Cry as much as you want. God gave you tear ducts for a darn reason. So God bless you. I want to say that. And just, after you get through this, you'll be stronger than a bull. You'll be stronger than before, even stronger. And but let her go. Let it all go. And, they're gone, but we still have to let them go. So, God bless you. Love you all. And sorry, makeup team is just way out. My makeup team, they said ain't no heat in the house. We not coming in here. So I'm just, and anyway, I know I look like I've been hitting the gas in the pipe, but it's actually, my gas pipe is cracked. So, and they're going to fix it today, and we'll straighten that out. God bless you all. Love you all.